It's time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, October the 30th, 2019, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Funeral service for Jimmy Webb, 84 of Lubbock, formerly of Morton, is scheduled for 2 o'clock Friday afternoon at the First Missionary Baptist Church there in Morton, with Bruce Cotton of Lubbock, Brother Resh Kaufman of Morton, and Bobby Braswell officiating. There will be visitation for the family at 1 o'clock Friday afternoon, November 1st, in the First Missionary Baptist Church Fellowship Hall before the service. Jimmy died on Monday, October the 28th in Lubbock. He was born July the 23rd, 1935 in Motley County, Texas, to Orville Webb and Myrtle Vineyard Clark. He married Linda Horn in Muleshoe on December the 23rd, 1960. Jimmy served in the U.S. Army. He farmed in the Cochran County community for many years. He was a deacon at First Missionary Baptist Church. He was preceded in death by his parents, a great-grandson, Jace Turney, sister, Eva Lee Sweeney, a brother, Doyle Webb, and his stepmother, Lorena Webb. He is survived by his wife, Linda, 2 sons, Waylon Webb and his wife, Janet of Midland, Terry Webb and his wife, Allison of Ransom Canyon, Texas, his 2 daughters, Vicki Reynolds and her husband, Kyle of Lubbock, Becky Turney and her husband, Dean of Hereford, 4 brothers, Clinton Webb of Virginia, Joe Clark of Runaway Bay, Texas, Smitty Clark of El Capitan, New Mexico, Mike Clark of San Angelo, 19 grandchildren and 11 great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the First Missionary Baptist Church, 102 East Taylor Street, Morton, Texas, 79346. Online condolences can be made online at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for Jimmy Webb, 84 of Lubbock, formerly of Morton, is scheduled for 2 o'clock Friday afternoon, Friday, November the 1st, at the First Missionary Baptist Church in Morton, with Bruce Cotton, Rush Kaufman, Bobby Braswell all officiating, and there will be a visitation before the service at 1 p.m. Friday at First Missionary Baptist Church. Please keep the Webb family on your prayer list today. Well, Abby Maines at First Baptist Church informed us that the Harvest Fest is still on for tonight, that they hold there at their Activity Center, 219 East Avenue B. That's just east of Main Street, but they're not going to have any of the activities out in front on the street. It'll all be inside the Activity Center there, again at 219 East Avenue B. It'll be from 6 until 7 this Wednesday evening. Join them for festival games, trunk or treating, photo booth, face painting, cupcake walk, and much, much more, according to Abby Maines, the children's minister at First Baptist Church. Again, 6 to 7 p.m. this Wednesday evening at 219 East Avenue B. All the activities will be inside due to the cold weather. Well, Muleshoe Meals on Wheels is desperately seeking volunteers to immediately run a weekly route delivering meals to seniors here in town. They currently have 2 routes open on Tuesday, so please call Judy at the Bailey County Courthouse in the Office of the Aging, or call 806-272-3647. That's Meals on Wheels has 2 routes they need volunteers for immediately to deliver meals around the noon hour to seniors here in the city of Muleshoe. Please see Judy in the Office of the Aging at the Bailey County Courthouse, or call her at 806-272-3647. It's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you today by K&K Pharmacy. First, a message from our sponsor. K&K Pharmacy right here in Muleshoe at 1411 West American Boulevard, where Christine K. or any of their helpful employees want to help you get rid of your weekly pill box. Find out how K&K Pharmacy can simplify your meds with the K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging Program, available now at 1411 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-7511. K-Pack Custom Medication Packaging, available now at K&K Pharmacy, where they can simplify your meds and get rid of your weekly pill box. And K&K Pharmacy on Halloween beginning at 4:30 p.m. tomorrow on Thursday. We'll be sponsoring trunk or treating along with a costume contest, so make sure you can go by and register your kids at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard. That's 4:30 until 6 p.m. tomorrow on Halloween, Thursday, October the 31st. Well, last week, a week ago today, Thursday, October the 24th, we did get our very early first snow of the season with 2 inches of snow falling here at Channel 6 at the National Weather Service station here in our backyard. 2 inches of snow again, and when you melt that down, it was a total of 5/100ths of an inch of moisture. All the football games were canceled last week for Thursday night against River Road, and parts of Muleshoe Thursday afternoon lost electricity for about an hour and a half. That was early Thursday afternoon. The just east of town, in between Muleshoe and Sudan, around the Lubbock Waterworks facility, an 18-wheeler near the Lamb and Bailey County line hit a slick spot and lost control, hit the center median, and ended up in the westbound lane, flipped over. No one was injured in the crash, luckily, but it was a pretty big crash there just around the waterworks and shut down 84 for a period of time. So make sure you slow down, leave lots more space between you and the vehicles in front of you, and look for slick spots in the road, as this winter weather is now in our forecast and hitting us today. Again, we were supposed to get some rain and sleet overnight. We got a trace of rain yesterday and throughout the night, about 3/100ths of an inch here in Muleshoe, but it's gotten extremely cold as yesterday. The high was only 34 and the low was 29. So far today, our low and our high has been the same at 26 degrees. We've been stuck on 26 degrees here all morning long here in Muleshoe, so be very careful as it's cold in the area. We are under a winter weather advisory today on Wednesday until 1 p.m. with a chance of snow and freezing drizzle until 1. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny later this afternoon. High should climb up to about 35 degrees. North winds around 15 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation again is 30%. Little or no snow accumulation is expected. Mostly clear tonight, low around 14 degrees, so make sure you get all your animals inside, your pipes wrapped up and insulated. North winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour tonight, becoming west after midnight. Sunny on Thursday, high near 52, so we're going to warm up considerably tomorrow. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. For Halloween, then clear Halloween night, Thursday night, low around 26 degrees. Southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Sunny on Friday, high around 58 degrees. West-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, becoming north-northeast. Friday afternoon, Friday night, clear, low around 21. North-northeast winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny, high near 52 degrees. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming south in the afternoon. Clear Saturday night, low around 29. South-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Then sunny on Sunday, climbing up to 66 degrees. A high, southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then clear Sunday night, low around 34 degrees. Sunny on Monday, high near 68. Monday night, clear, low around 33. Sunny on Tuesday, high near 61 degrees. Clear Tuesday night, low around 32. So we're in for some really cold weather today on Wednesday. Then it'll warm up just a tad into the 50s on Thursday and stay that way before climbing into the 60s on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So prepare for cold weather still for the next 24 hours. This edition of the weather forecast has been brought to you by K&K Pharmacy. Make sure to bring your kids by for trunk or treating and a costume contest on Halloween from 4:30 until 6 p.m. at 1411 West American Boulevard. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments after these messages from our sponsor, First Bank, and Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Take control of your First Bank of Muleshoe debit card right from your smartphone with the My Mobile Money app. It's customizable card monitoring and controls that help you manage your accounts. With My Mobile Money app, you can set interactive controls to help monitor activity and prevent unauthorized use. You can turn your card on or off, set alerts, and deny transactions based on merchant or transaction type and location. Monitor and control dependent cardholder usage. Receive notifications of possible fraudulent transactions and take action. Deposit checks through your phone. Download the My Mobile Money app now at the App Store or Google Play. For more information, you can also call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, offering the My Mobile Money app. Available at the App Store or Google Play. Call the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 806-272-4515, or go by 202 South 1st Street. The First Bank, member FDIC.
Leal's is the best Mexican food I've ever eaten in my life, and I've been alive for 10 years now. Hi, I'm Isla Reynolds, and I enjoy the phenomenal bean burritos, rice and beans and chips, and seasoning salt. I've been around and eaten lots of Mexican food in 10 years, and Leal's is the best for sure, with the original being located at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas since 1957.
The cold weather is upon us, so get into Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas for their large selection of Carhartt beanies and cold weather hats in stock now. Tattered Tumbleweed will have a booth on Saturday, November the 2nd at the Muleshoe Mary Market at the Bailey County Coliseum, so look for them there for some great deals. Also bring the kids trick-or-treating to Tattered Tumbleweed's booth at Boo on the Boulevard, Halloween evening, Thursday, October 31st, also at the Coliseum. Keep warm with the Cinch Storm Defense coats. Water, wind resistant, fast drying. See their sharp-looking Cinch vests and Ariat fleece pullovers. Lots of work coats by Wrangler, Wyoming Traders, Carhartt, and Polar King, including bib-alls and rain suits and work gloves as well. Tattered Tumbleweed has in a new selection of women's kimonos to keep you warm, along with new ladies' Ariat and cinch coats. The cold weather is here, so get into Tattered Tumbleweed and join them on Halloween at Boo on the Boulevard, and then on Saturday, November 2nd at the Muleshoe Mary Market, both at the Bailey County Coliseum. Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard, 806-272-MULE. They're open Tuesday through Fridays, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., and Saturdays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Well, at the Bailey County Senior Center there at Main and Avenue D, they're kicking off a new program where they have a sponsor of the week. Speak with Royce Turner, the president of the board, or the director, Carolyn Johnson, about how to get your family or business involved in this sponsor of the week. But the first sponsor of the week is Edward Jones here in Muleshoe, with Stephen DeMint, the financial advisor there at 104 West 2nd Street here in Muleshoe. You can call 806-272-4102 and speak with Stephen or his branch office administrator, Dana Rimpey. Edward Jones was a firm founded in 1922 after working a rural territory in Missouri and Illinois. Ted Jones, the founder's son of Edward Jones, positioned the firm in the increasingly competitive marketplace as a specialist in providing investment advice to individual investments. Today, Edward Jones, a Fortune 500 firm, provides financial services for individual investors in the U.S. and throughout its affiliate in Canada, and has over 17,500 financial advisors and more than 7 million clients with $1 trillion in assets under care. Stephen DeMint with Edward Jones here in Muleshoe is the first sponsor of the week there at the Senior Center. Now, some of the things going on at the Senior Center, of course, they serve lunch at noontime, beginning at 11:30. At the Senior Center, again, Main and Avenue D. Today, on Wednesday, they'll be serving chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, country gravy, stewed okra, seasoned corn, and pumpkin square. Tomorrow on Halloween, Thursday, October 31st, beef tip noodles or rice, meadow blend, vegetable corn, wheat roll, chocolate cake with strawberries. And then Friday, November 1st, Fisher chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, French dressing, whole wheat roll, tropical fruit mix. Also, they make sure to remind all the seniors and anyone that's interested in coming is to come by tomorrow on Halloween at lunch, as they will have their costume contest. It's Boo in the Shoe contest at noontime, and they'll have a little program where they'll show all of the seniors in their costume. Cash awards of $25 will be given away to the first place winner in each category, which is scariest costume, funniest costume, downright ugliest costume, classiest costume, best occupational costume, and everyone in attendance will get a vote. The winners will be announced at lunch on Friday at the Senior Center. Again, Main and Avenue D, the Oneida Wagnon Senior Center. We'll be running around town and have been filming a lot of these costume contests. The Harvest Fest tonight at First Baptist. There will be a Boo on the Boulevard where a lot of the businesses in town will be having a lot of Halloween activities and giving out treats. And a cakewalk will be at the Bailey County Senior Center Thursday evening, Boo on the Boulevard, and that is all free here going on Thursday evening on Halloween. But we'll be filming a lot of these events, and look for it in our Meet Your Neighbor for October. Thursday night we'll be releasing it. A lot of the fall and Halloween scenes and costume contests from Muleshoe. Daylight savings time comes to an end this weekend on Sunday, November the 3rd, so make sure to set your clocks back before you go to bed Saturday night, November the 2nd. Again, fall back 1 hour this weekend, Saturday night, before you go to bed. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Since 1925, AIM Bank is proud to be one of the largest locally owned and operated banks in West Texas. Our expert bankers have an in-depth understanding of the local economy, and we are proud to provide our customers with quick local loan decisions. At AIM Bank, we know that strong local partnerships are crucial for growth and success. Investing in you has been our focus from day one. We provide the latest in technology for your online and mobile banking with features like mobile check deposit. At AIM Bank, we care about your accounts as much as you do, so we pride ourselves on real personal attention because we are also your neighbor. We invite you to come in and experience the real personal attention AIM Bank has to offer. We want to know you because we live, work, and raise our families right here in Muleshoe too. AIM Bank is committed to making a difference in the communities we serve. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Help us welcome to Muleshoe Dr. Kenneth Burke. Kenneth Burke, DO, is now practicing full-time in the medical clinic of Muleshoe and is ready to see patients. For an appointment, call today, 806-272-7544. Dr. Burke was born in De Leon, Texas, and went through Corpus Christi and Lubbock on his path to Muleshoe for his undergraduate training. And then in the U.S. Navy, he was responsible for mobilization and security of the medical and chaplain team. Shawnee, Georgia for medical school, and then Jersey City, New Jersey for his medical internship and family practice residency. Welcome to Muleshoe, Dr. Burke. He's purchased a home here and ready to make Muleshoe home again. For an appointment, call the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe, 806-272-7544. Help us welcome Kenneth Burke, DO, to Muleshoe. Kick off your 2019 Christmas shopping season at the Muleshoe Merry Market, which will be held in the Bailey County Coliseum on Saturday, November the 2nd in Muleshoe, Texas from 10 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. With free admission, lots of food, fun, and great shopping. Entertainment will be provided by the Sudan Singers, Sudan Elementary in Curtis Shelburne. Jetfire Barbecue will be serving food along with Chuck Wagon Kettle Corn. Over 50 booths of unique items will be on hand selling Christmas and fall decorations, art products, candles, unique soaps, woodworking items, small furniture, women, men, and kids attire, pottery, plants, jewelry, and much, much more. That's the 2019 Muleshoe Merry Market will be held Saturday, November the 2nd from 10 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. at the Bailey County Coliseum in Muleshoe, Texas, with free admission. Buywise Home Store has spectacular deals on one day only. Get 20% off store-wide on Halloween Thursday, October 31st in Muleshoe at 106 East American Boulevard. Bring in your ghosts and goblins and enter them into their costume contest on Halloween for a chance at some great prizes, and also you can get your face painted as well. Register to win this turquoise accent cabinet on Halloween only at Buywise. Lots of new beautiful bedroom furniture sets, new accent pieces available now. Check out the great Swan Creek candles marked at only $12.99 and some great new holiday scents along with new baby items like Wubba Nubs and Burp Claws. Ladies' fall and winter fashions are in and marked reasonably at only $15 to $30 in sizes from small to 2X. Lots of fall home decor pieces, women's beanies and kids' beanies along with the pom-pom beanies. For the little ones, bow head wraps marked at $12.99 and piggies marked now at only $4.99. New Park Hill candle scents perfect for the fall, like Frost on the Pumpkins, citrus, celery, and sage, and the sought-after herbal melts marked at only $6.99 now at Buywise. And don't forget, get 20% off store-wide on one day only, Halloween Thursday, October 31st. Register for your chance to win this accent cabinet on Halloween only, and register your kids to win in their costume contest for Halloween, and much more at Buywise Home Store, 806-272-5612 at 106 East American Boulevard in Muleshoe, with locations in Dimmitt and Littlefield, and opening soon a new location in Hereford. Well, the 16th and Avenue D annual coat drive is underway. You can take off your used coats to Sparkle Cleaners, City Hall, Tattered Tumbleweed, Honeycomb, Tresbella, Benny Audella, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Parkview Nursing Care Center, First Bank, AIM Bank, or United Supermarkets. You can find a bin to put them in any of those locations. You can send monetary donations to 16th and D Church of Christ, P.O. Box 402, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. The drop-off deadline is Wednesday, November the 6th at noon. Distribution will be Saturday, November the 9th, 10 until 11 a.m. at 16th and Avenue D. That's right across from the new city park. Take your sold coats to Sparkle Cleaners, and they will be cleaned for free and sent on to the coat drive. So make sure to get your donations in today to the 16th and Avenue D annual coat drive. The Jenny Slippers Turkey Dinner will be November the 7th on Thursday next week, 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. If you want to pick your meal up, please call before 10 a.m. 272-3371. That's the Jenny Slippers annual turkey dinner. Will be next week, Thursday, November the 7th, 11 a.m. till 2. Call for a pickup meal before 10 a.m., 272-3371. Well, early voting is underway until this Friday, November the 1st. You can vote early at the Bailey County Courthouse. It's a state election, and there's 10 constitutional amendments for you to vote on. And the election day will be Tuesday, November the 5th at the Bailey County Coliseum. If you want to see an in-depth explanation of each one of these 10 constitutional amendments, you can find an explanation of each of these in our Twitter feed, bottom left corner of our front page of our website, muleshoetv.com. We tweeted it out last week, an explanation of each one of these 10 state constitutional amendments that are on the ballot. Again, vote early now at the Bailey County Courthouse through Friday, November the 1st. Well, we forgot to mention last week that you can find on our website under the latest videos tab at muleshoetv.com, the Muleshoe High School Mighty M Marching Band's halftime show from the game before last on October the 18th at Benny Douglas Stadium. The UIL Marching Band show was caliente, and they went on the next day on Saturday, October 19th, and performed in the area marching competition for UIL at Lowry Field in Lubbock, where they received a 2. The band directors are William Shelley, Jessica Mainrich, and Miranda DeBruin. Drum majors are Kenton Hasselhoff and Paulo Trevino. Again, see their performance under our latest videos tab at muleshoetv.com. Well, the seasons do change, and we're getting ready now at the tail end of football for the beginning of the basketball season. And the first scrimmage for the JV and varsity girls basketball teams will be this Saturday at 9 a.m. at Whiteface. So good luck to the girls basketball Lady Mules as they begin their season with a scrimmage at Whiteface, 9 a.m. Saturday morning, November the 2nd. Next week, before the Muleshoe versus Bushland game, the MHS junior class invites you to their turkey dinner. Pre-game meal will be Friday, November 8th at the MHS cafeteria from 5 until 7 p.m. It's $10 per person. They'll be serving turkey, dressing, gravy, green beans, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, roll, pumpkin cake, and tea. For deliveries, call 272-7305 between 4:30 and 6 p.m. You can get your ticket from any junior student or buy your ticket in advance or pay at the door. That's Friday, November 8th, 5 until 7 at the MHS cafeteria, $10 per person. The junior class turkey dinner pregame before Muleshoe and Bushland. Well, we're sorry to report that the Mules lost again last Friday night on the road up north of Amarillo at River Road. And we'll have two more chances this season. This Friday night on the road again at Slayton, south of Lubbock. The Slayton Tigers on the season are 4-4 and 1-2 in District 2 3A action. In fact, here's the standings as of right now. Bushland is 3-0. They're perfect in the district and perfect on the 2019 season at 8-0. Shallowater is 2-1 and 4-4. Littlefield 2-1 on the district, 4-4 on the season. Slayton's 1-2 and 4-4. River Road is 1-2 and 3-5, and the Mules are 0-3 and 0-8. But will be in action Friday night, 7 p.m. at Slayton for the next to the last game of the season. Then next week we'll play Bushland, the first place in the district here in Muleshoe, and it will be a special night for senior night. You can see our broadcast of Muleshoe versus Slayton and all of our Muleshoe varsity football games under our sports tab at muleshoetv.com. Brought to you here on Gillam Advertising Channel 6 by Muleshoe ISD, Hereford Feed Ingredients, Burton Service Center, First Bank, Barrett Potato Farms, McDonald's Restaurant, Muleshoe Animal Clinic, Muleshoe Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Mohawk Auto Parts, Wilson Drilling, Leal's Tortilla Factory, WTG Fuels, Shipman's Body Shop and Autoplex, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Lance Insurance, and State Farm Insurance, Mark Morton, along with Dell Oil Company. Look for our broadcasts, our highlights on our website, muleshoetv.com, brought to you by all those guys. Saturday, Muleshoe versus Slayton. Then you can always see the full game broadcast on our TVs that are in the Oneida Wagnon Senior Center, Main and Avenue D, the West Sunroom at the Parkview Nursing Care Center, and also brand new, we have a new TV that shows our programming in the community room at the Harmon Elliott Senior Center. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. The cold weather is here, and Frying Cock's 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe can help keep you warm. See their wedding shower selections for Caleb Wood and Chandler Barnes, now available at Frying Cock's. Get in now for pipe wrap insulation, faucet covers, patio door and window insulation kits, window air conditioning covers, garage door bottom seal, and much, much more. See their selection of heaters along with burn bibs and coats for the whole family, with a large new shipment of burn coats and bibs coming in very soon. Check out the Milwaukee heated jackets now at Frying Cock's. They have hand warmers, toe warmers, and foot warmers. Check out the Channel Lock 63-piece socket set, marked down to $34.99 through November at Frying Cock's. They have wood pellets for your wood-burning stoves, snow shovels, ice scrapers, and a good selection of ice melt. The Quilt Corner in Frying Cocks will be at the Muleshoe Mary Market on Saturday, November 2nd at the Bailey County Coliseum, so look for them there. Frying Cocks, keep warm at 401 South 1st Street. They're open Monday through Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in Muleshoe, Texas. Well, DeShazo Elementary 5th graders will be performing the Inspiring Motivational Program Together next month, Thursday, November the 14th at 1:45 p.m. at the MHS Carrie Moore Auditorium. And everyone in the community is invited to be in attendance to see the motivational program Together, performed by DeShazo 5th graders and Susan White, the music director at DeShazo, has invited us to come film it, so look for that coming up in the next couple of weeks as well. St. Anne's Catholic Church will have their annual turkey dinner this weekend, Sunday, November the 3rd, there in Bovina. They will begin serving at 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. in the St. Anne's Parish Hall on 3rd Street in Bovina. They'll be serving turkey and dressing, creamed potatoes and gravy, green beans, homemade bread, cranberry sauce, relish plate, desserts, tea, and coffee. It's $12 for adults, $6 for children 6 and under. Takeout plates will be available at no additional charge. A quilt made by the St. Anne Society will be raffled off at the dinner. That's the annual turkey dinner at St. Anne's Catholic Church in Bovina. Will be this weekend, Sunday, November the 3rd, 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. at 3rd Street in Bovina at the St. Anne's Parish Hall. It's always excellent food there at St. Anne's. Well, we've been reading to you some notable minutes from the First Baptist Church Muleshoe as they are ramping up to celebrate their centennial next year on October the 25th, 2020. Some of the items in the minutes of deacons' meetings that are notable that we'll read from you today are: the church voted to take a special offering so that $70 could be sent to Wayland Baptist College to help the purchase of a desk and chair for the president. Minutes of April the 5th, 1954 gave that information. In July 1953, the church voted to have sidewalks and landscaping done around the new building. The concrete walks could cost approximately $1.50 per foot. A suggestion was made that money needed could be raised by selling footage to members. Announcement was made that those who care to have a part may purchase as many feet as they feel they are able. Insurance coverage for the First Baptist building for a policy written by J.L. Alsop was $118. That was due January 1943. An offering was taken up the next week to apply to that debt. Brother Shaw resigned in 1943 as well, and the church was left without a pastor. The pulpit committee was to arrange to have preachers when possible, but a committee of 3 women were appointed to plan programs for Sunday services with no preaching. And those are some of the noteworthy minutes from the First Baptist Church Muleshoe. Again, and next year, October of 2020, they'll be celebrating their centennial 100 years of service and outreach here in Muleshoe by First Baptist Muleshoe. And those are being put together by Virginia Bowers as she is scouring through the minutes there at First Baptist Church. So thanks to Virginia for those interesting nuggets from our history and the history of First Baptist Church. Well, on your prayer list today, remember Isaac Carriega, who's recuperating from a car wreck. Remember Cindy Tyson and her family. Remember Kay Hose, who fell and recently had surgery. Keep Betty Noble on your prayer list as she's having eye surgeries. Paula Benton, Wanell Gable, Robert Black, who's recently had surgery. Keep also his wife, Martha Jo, on your prayer list today. Judy Lambert, who's recovering after a recent surgery in Crown Point. Remember Jean Allison, formerly of Muleshoe, who's fallen twice recently as she is in the San Antonio area living near her daughter. Barbara Mae Blackburn fell recently and is in Crown Point, room 205. 5 in the Emerald House. Please keep Barbara May as she fell recently. Berta Combs. Greg Moten, remember him. He's a MHS graduate from 1987. Keep him on your prayer list today. Remember Joe Jinks, former Muleshoe resident. She is in Crown Point at our last report. Remember Bob Graves and Mary Moore, who is also recuperating at Crown Point after a fall. Linda Goff, Pat Nichols, Don Williams, Patty Kent. Remember always Matthew Alicon, J.W. Harrington, Butch and Judy Cox, Marshall and Ann Head, Tanya Crawford, Susan Kirby, Sally Ellis, who is in our Parkview Nursing Care Center. Remember Wilcie Moore, who's in our Parkview Nursing Care Center as well. Ramon Guillen, the brother of Rosa Davis. Remember Joe and Donald Phelps on your prayer list always. Jimmy Alicon, who's in hospice care. Gail and Eddie Morris, Jack and Levon Henderson. Robert Hooten, who's in our Parkview. Terry and James Byers. Scott and Gail Oliver. Remember Linda Stovall on your prayer list today. Keep those families that are grieving the recent loss of a loved one, like the family of Jimmy Webb, the family of Daryl Kinmore, Esteban Orozco, Donna Guerin, the family of Bobby McGee, the family of Curtis Martin, the family of Ted Millen, and the family of Ramon Gabriel Franco. Please keep these families on your prayer list today. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News programs and all our old ones free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Stop smoking through hypnosis. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCEC. COOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Don Warren of Weatherford entertains people all over the USA with hypnosis. He puts people under and makes them do funny things. 6 years ago, he started using his hypnosis to make people stop smoking.
Almost all of my clients have smoked over 50 years, and they can stop in 1 2-hour session in my office if they really want to quit.
It's a one-on-one session. He doesn't do groups.
Hypnotists around the world, when they do a group session, about 30% of the people will quit smoking. My average is like 97% of my people quit smoking.
He has people watch a 45-minute video to convince them they are addicted to the habit, not the nicotine.
That's eliminating that habit. And the farther away you can push that habit, and you keep pushing the habit away, another habit takes its place. And it becomes the habit of not smoking instead of the habit of smoking. I have a form that they fill out where they check off how much they smoke per day, when they started, what time of the day do they smoke. They come to you looking for a magic wand. They just want you to tap them on the head, and they'll walk out with no pain, no trouble, and just walk out as a non-smoker. And it don't work that way. You know, you have to buy into it. You have to be ready, and you have to be willing to accept the idea, and you have to accept the things that I'm going to ask you to see and do.
He charges $595 if you pay it out over 3 months.
I charge $495 if you pay it all up front. People say, oh, I can't afford that. Well, yeah, but you can afford to buy those cigarettes, 2 packs a day, $10 a day. That's $300 a month right there.
He uses no pills, no patch. The main thing is you have to be ready to quit.
I want to be 100%. 97% is where I'm at right now, and that's not high enough for me. I want everybody that walks into my office to walk out a non-smoker and never smoke again.
Some clients who have quit smoking say Don has a gift.
To be able to help people change things in their lives, it means something to me.
He's on Facebook.
the North Texas Non-Smoking Center.
Don Warren of Weatherford. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.